I'm the man, yes, sir, that killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too sharp, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding because we all get hunger pain.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of BlackTogether. I said BlackTogether. All right, y'all, you know the deal. BlackTogether, back for another dope episode. But I'm not by myself. I'm with the awesome, immensely talented, amazing Lady Lisa. Say what's up.
Hey, y'all.
And on top of being amazingly talented, she is an awesome litigator. All right, and we are here once again to litigate these divorce court cases. Now, before we get started, Lisa, you haven't said Happy New Year to everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. New Year, the same old stuff from last year.
You know what I'm saying? Hey. All right. Happy New Year, all y'all. All right.
We made it. In all seriousness, we made it. Everybody did not, unfortunately, but we made it, and we are grateful.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? So I know it ain't easy, but we made it. We here. We gonna do what we gotta do. So without further ado, I want to give a shout out to anyone who's early in the chat. People coming in here later on for the replay. Got to give a shout out to folks like Tyler Bennett up in the chat yesterday.
Oh, he always gonna be present for the shenanigans.
Yes, I had to give a shout out to Tyler Bennett. Big shout out to Geeky Andre. Shout out to Alan Lewis. SA that came through talking about Young Justice. Also, a big shout out to Tracy Lee. Tracy Lee, I know you be like, you ain't gotta shout us out, but girl, we here.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. All right, we here. So, case number one. We got like what, 5 cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases. We got 5 cases, and then later on tonight we're gonna be talking about Cobra Kai with a whole bunch of cool people. So we got tons of stuff to do. But case number 1. All right, here we go. Season 23, episode 86. Danielle Richardson versus Logan James. Now I'm gonna go and put that up in the chat so you can see it. All right, so just so you have it available, so it's in your mind, in your head. All right, in your dome piece. Okay, so Danielle says she became insecure after Logan mentioned he wanted a polyamorous lifestyle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Logan says he doesn't know if this relationship will last if Danielle doesn't conform. Mm-hmm. All right. So, basically she I'll let you know already that, she might not be excited about a poly relationship. But she comes on and says not only is Logan a rebound from a traumatizing relationship, which is already a bad idea, guys. It's already bad. It's already sounding bad. But she also met him during hospital recovery from being shot 3 times, and she caught the Rona twice.
Yeah.
Look, baby girl, you got way too much ish with you right now.
Way too much. To
be even trying to get with a man at this moment. Right now, you got to work out the 3 bullets. Are those people still trying to kill you? Are they coming after you? Are you in the game? Do you need to get out the game? Do you need to move? Are you need to be in witness protection or something? Do you have to be on the stand? You ain't got time to be trying to form no relationship. I mean, am I tripping?
No, you're not tripping at all. I mean, the last thing I would be thinking about if I got 3 bullets in me was, you know what? I need me a man. No. No.
Well, maybe a man will be able to protect you from the bullets and be like, back up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's jumping and take a bullet for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? All right, so also, she caught the Rona twice. All right, now, if anyone knows anything about the coronavirus, you know that when you're in the hospital, you can't have no visitors. All right, so that means that 2 times her man couldn't even get to her. I can't even be around you, give you the love and affection. You know, you need that personal connection, you know, with one another, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're like leaning on one another in each other's arms or holding hands.
He couldn't even send one of his women as a proxy either.
Nah, couldn't even send one of his women over there. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't nobody loud. All right?
Not loud.
There ain't nobody loud over there. All right? So
to translate, no one is allowed.
So okay. So we got that out the way. Then she said he be lying about where he at. All right. Now he contends this, saying, you know where I be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be telling you, like, I go to conventions and stuff and all. Now these conventions, they be wild conventions. All right. This don't be like Comic-Con. All right. These be some wild conventions. It be conventions about love. But you know what I'm saying?
Booty con.
Go to the booty con. But she said she saw Logan at the Black Expo. Now, this was a regular convention. A Black Expo. Well, actually, I haven't been to the Black Expo. It might be crazy. Have you been to the Black Expo? Let me know if it's crazy or not.
It's about blackness, I guess.
And introduced him to her brothers as her boyfriend. But her brothers said they met him as the boyfriend of another woman. He says he lives his life as a poly. And we were like, dun, dun, dun. We were like, ho, where this come?
Like plot twist?
In the case, this is the first time we hear about that. And I was like, hold on, now, hey, all right, look, I'm just saying.
But,
okay,
she played it. See, this is what I don't like. She played it like this was the first time she's heard of it, and oh my gosh, such a shock. She feels just so hurt and you know, like betrayed. And he's like, no, I already told her that this is what I do. I live a polyamorous lifestyle. She said she won't with it. I said, all right, whatever, cool. This is what I do, and we carried on.
Thank you.
She want to play victim.
His side, he said he presented this to her. She said she didn't want it, so he said fine. He moved on, and he said, at least what I remember, they were moving on as just friends. Like they hung out together, they chilled, they might have did some, do a little thing.
No,
but they weren't like an item anymore. At least
I didn't get the impression they were friends. This was the thing. He said that's what he liked to do. She said she won't cool with it. He's like, fine, I'm going to carry on with what I do. We can do us, but I'm also going to be doing stuff with other people.
Doing my thing.
He assumed that when she told him she didn't want to do it, he was just going to
stop.
That
means he won't go do it. If I
she
say no, that means no for all of us.
She said that. She assumed that that's what was going to happen. It's like, don't be mad or something.
You assume, man.
Because you don't want to look like the A in the equation. You know, so yeah. So, but I didn't like how she tried to be deceptive and act like he did something to betray her when it's like he already told you. So
yeah, she knew.
Yeah, don't do that.
And so then after he breaks that out, she says, yes, he did tell me. And Jeff Faith was like, what? When was you going to tell me that? But then she said she didn't believe he was for real. And says poly is for people that want fellatio at a high ratio. All right. Shout out to Lotus Scholar. What up? So he says, no, poly is not just about people with a high fellatio and ratio. It's about like the connection, the collective building together as a big family and stuff. Like I don't know them things. I'm not a poly person. But just look it up. They say they foster big relationships and stuff. Yeah. Or whatever. So that's what he said. All right. So she won't believe it. So she thought, and she said this out her mouth. And Lisa, I'm gonna throw this to you. She thought she could change him.
She said that.
Yeah. There it goes.
And I'm
Therein lies the problem.
I'm gonna go to the old gospel song.
The gospel.
Change me, oh God. See, they say, change me, God.
God, because God can change.
Because God can change you.
There ain't no person gonna change.
You not gonna. And we as women, we do that. We do that a lot. I can change him. No, that's not your job. He's not Play-Doh.
He don't want to be changed.
You know,
don't change him.
Don't go in doing that, because you're about to make a whole lot of heartache for you and him.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not your job to raise him. His mama was supposed to do that. And if he needs to be changed, that's for God to do. Either way, it ain't your job whether he was a kid or an adult. Like,
thank you.
Change yourself. How about that?
Yeah, how about you do that? Get your mind right. You got people trying to kill you.
You got 3 bullets.
You got people and viruses trying to kill you. Rona 2 times. That means the Rona circled the block, came back on you. All right?
Yes. No. I'm just saying. Get your life together.
The other woman, because he got another girl, because he's polyamorous, right? So he got another girl. She came and said, she testified. Now, it was funny, but it wasn't funny. She was smiling the whole time. Like, when this girl comes in, I can't remember her name, but when she came in, she was so pleasant.
She sashayed in like she had like some background music playing. She was like,
she did kind of shake it on the way in.
She was like, I'm about to come in here and spill his tea. I'm about to get messy.
Yeah, she did. She did try to, she shook it on the way in. She did. But she was cheesing the whole time. She seemed so pleasant and so happy. I was like, because the other girl, she like destitute. She crying and stuff. But she was so happy. She was like, polyamorous is awesome.
I mean, not to be, not to be crass, but, if you're getting D on the regular from, multiple sources. Hey.
But it is not about fellatio at a high ratio. It is not about D at the high key. All right, it's not. Well, look, she seemed a
lot more relaxed and smoothed out.
Look, she came out and she testified saying she even thought that they were going to be able to have a relationship together. Like, she thought that they were going to be able to all move in together. That was her thing. She thought there was going to be a kind of like some 3 company action down the line, and even able to have a strong foundation with each other throughout life. That's what she said she thought was going to happen. And the other lady said, not me. I want this man. He's mine. That's what she said.
May have had him 10 times, but I got him all the time.
Yo, look. So, anyway, it ended up with Logan saying, I ain't going to stop being poly. And I ain't gonna give up this lifestyle, and I ain't gonna front for the one that kind of sashayed in there. The option is a little bit better. A little bit better on that side, but it's cold. It's a cold world, but. I mean, the other girl, she got shot 3 times. You don't know what kind of world you walking into. The new girl, she ain't never been shot.
I mean, in all fairness, we don't know the consequence. We don't know the circumstances surrounding that. It could have been, wrong place, wrong time.
That girl probably I don't know, man. That girl probably in the game.
See, you always make. I hate when you do
People that's not in the game don't get shot 3 times.
That's
man.
not true.
All right, well, okay, that's true.
Let me take
that back. That is true.
You just be making up circumstances.
All right, now hold up. Load a scholar, whoever's up in here, whether you're watching the replay or not. If I got shot 3 times, all right, tell me the truth. You be like, yo, Dad, what is he into? You be, thank you. You be like, hold on, what? Yo, I thought NERDSoul was cool. What you doing? NERDSoul walking around here like,
that's true. We know that people just get, caught up in the crosshairs and things like that.
Cool.
If a little kid on the block gets shot 5 times, you'd be like, "Little kid, what you into?"
Maybe it'd be like that little kid in that Dave Chappelle joke where it's like that baby was selling drugs.
In the Dave Chappelle joke, the unreal situation.
I'm just saying. He was like, "Hey, baby, what you doing out here?" Yeah, but anyway. You never know. All I'm saying is, hey, look, if someone says that they're poly, believe them. All right, you're not changing them. They're happy with their life. Just move on and work out what you got going on with bullets and and Rona and stuff.
Yeah, they just clearly weren't a match. It's just I just didn't care for how she made it. She tried to make it seem like he was doing something underhanded.
Yeah, like he was cheating.
You know, behind her back and dirty. And no, he was actually upfront with you. You decided in your mind when you told him you weren't down for it, that he was gonna be like, well, I just love you so much, I'm gonna drop everything. No.
He's like, no, I got it made. Did you see? All right, I'm just telling you. All right, the level of like the everything, the looks. Also, the pleasantness.
Okay.
Also, like everything was like kind of better on old girl side than And she getting shot. You don't want to get shot.
All right, we got it. We know you think old girl look better and everything like that. Okay, we got it.
I'm just saying she gotta know where she competing at.
But I'm just saying to you.
And you coming in here trying to compete.
I'm just saying to you.
Okay.
We heard you.
Look. Okay. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
I'm just saying.
Ain't no look.
But we heard you though.
Let the record state. This is about them.
We heard
ain't nobody
you,
interested in that.
All I'm saying is.
All right. Let's let that record state that. All right. So, look, just be by yourself. All right. Now, next case. All right. This is between Passion Smart, and I'm gonna put this in the chat because you need to see how passion is spelled. But season 23.
Is it P-A-S-H-U-N? Sure.
Season 23, episode 87. Passion Smart versus Joshua Smart. Passion, P-A-S-H-I-O-N.
Passion.
Passion wants to end her 5-year marriage to her husband Joshua. The constant disrespect and perusing of women on social media has become too much for her to handle. He says he's here in court today to save his marriage. All right. Now, I only got 2 main notes for this because they was kind of whack. Both of them was whack. But she says she checked his search history because he be searching for a specific girl over and over from high school 10 years ago. Now, let me drop some. You know what? Sorry, Lady Lisa. Mm-hmm. A man is searching over and over from a high school love from 10 years ago. Where's your head at?
First of all, I'm not gonna know that because I'm not going through his search history. Because I ain't got time. I got things to do.
I got things to do.
I don't know these things. So he could be searching all day. I hope he find her if that's what he want to find, and I can go on about my life because he evidently don't want me. So that's where I am with that. Look, my thing is when you're searching for something, you're going to find it.
True.
Whether it's there or not, if you get me. Whether it's something really there or not. When you keep searching because you are determined there is something to be found, you're going to find it. I'm just not an advocate for going through, your significant other's, phones and computer and things like that.
Yeah.
I say that with a caveat. If you get information and you want confirmation of the information,
okay,
I can kind of roll with that. But just to be like, I think he might be doing something. Don't do that. Don't do that. If it's to the point where you can't sit down and actually have a conversation with them and figure it out from there. If it's an issue of they're lying to you, then the relationship is already over. What else do you really need to find? You know what I mean?
I get you.
So
I get you on that. And for me, from the man side, if you searching so hard for somebody 10 years ago, I cool. We got your music. We got you. Shh. If you searching so hard for someone 10 years ago, let it go. Well, no, he married. I'm sorry, I forgot. He married. This because since divorce court does not only married people no more, now they do regular relationship people. So I can't forget. I forgot you married. Now, all right. So since you married, you can't just leave this woman. No, look. Since this is a married man, I forgot. Now I remember this man is married. Look, bruh, if you don't get off that computer, let me tell you like this: going to be divorced and living with your mama again. All right, man. Look, you're gonna be in a studio on top of a Chinese restaurant. You keep on messing around.
I mean, that's convenient.
Look, I'm telling you.
Get your order, Mushu.
Get off that internet. All right? It was 10 years ago. Let it be where it was. All right? It was probably awesome 10 years ago. It was fun. You were so in love. Awesome, great. AI Matrix said, Mama love me. Look, leave that 10 years where that 10 years was.
Look,
right?
he done gone to that 10-year class reunion. He like, look.
Yeah, look, stay your butt.
Search.
Stay your butt off that internet. All right, and also she said that she caught him taking nasty pictures on his phone.
You see, he ain't sending them to me.
Look, she was like, he taking these pictures and he ain't sent none of them to me. So where they going? All right.
He like, you see it every day. I don't need you.
I'll see you every day. I don't need no pictures.
You see it.
I see you every day.
I don't need to see you.
Who these pictures for?
You saw me this morning. What you need the pictures for?
I see you all the time. So where you at?
Yeah, I gotta send them to her because she don't see this.
Yeah, you sitting this somewhere else. I see you naked all the time. Why you coming down when you? I don't need no. It's in my head. All right. So I don't need. So where these pictures going? I'm gonna keep people be like, oh, NERDSoul, you wrong. Oh, you ain't right, dog. Nope. I'll be like, why are these naked pictures here? Where they going? Especially when I ain't seen none. Where these photos? Where they being distributed? All right. Look, hey.
On the internet, if you would say.
On the internet. Now, needless to say, it was recommended for them to split. But I would also recommend, like, look, man, it's 10 years, yo. It's 10 years. You sending nasty pictures. I don't know why you sending nasty pictures, but look, and I don't know how nasty they gotta be. If you're just naked, being naked in itself ain't nasty.
I mean, that's true.
Being naked is just being naked. It's not like you're doing something. Now, if you're doing something in the photo, you know what I'm saying, and maybe that might be nasty, but just being naked. Because she was trying to add, like, ooh, they nasty photos. Like, well, how is it nasty? He's just naked.
But how nasty are they, ma'am?
Yeah, like, come on, like,
the judge would be like, well, ma'am, how nasty are they?
Yeah, it's like, just stop trying to put extra stuff on it. You know what I'm saying?
Extra stuff on it.
Don't nobody need your help. Don't nobody need your help.
Boy.
Ain't nobody call you.
You all in the middle of
you all in the videos,
go
dancing,
go on.
singing, saying your name. You know what I'm saying? Go to death with. So, all right, we're gonna skip that. Next, the next case, season 23, episode 88. This is Troy Hall versus Victoria Bradley, which means they ain't married, so we can get crazy on this one. All right. Victoria says his 9 baby mamas. Once again, let me start this sentence again. Me. Victoria says his 9 baby mamas and 11 children are becoming the downfall of their relationship.
Becoming.
All right. He says Victoria. He, meaning Troy, says Victoria's insecurities are making it hard for him to co-parent. Okay, all right.
Because it was easy before she came along. It was easy to co-parent, you know, with 9 baby mamas before she came along. So
the man
is making it hard. Okay.
Has 9 baby mamas. Okay. All right. Fellas. Okay.
It ain't even enough days in a week for you to see each child one day
yeah,
a
you
week.
Can't even
you gotta double up on.
All right. Okay. Look, fellas. All right, because you know what? I'll speak to my Troys out there real quick. 9 baby mamas is just it's a lot, man. It's a lot. All right, it's a lot. I know y'all gonna say, oh, NERDSoul, you traditional, you old school. Don't nobody want no 1 baby mama no more. That ain't enough for me. I need more baby. Look, I need 2 baby mamas.
I want to live dangerously.
Your life too boring. You just got 1 baby mama. That's crazy. Oh, you married? That's too whack for me. I need to spice up my life. Man, 9
Yes,
is...
because restraining orders and calling the police every Saturday is the spice of life.
Man, look, 9 is just a lot, man. Like, 9 is a lot. I mean, okay, look, AI Matrix said, Bob Marley said, be fruitful. Yeah, can you have one tree though? Then one tree give you enough fruit.
Amen.
One tree gives enough fruit. My grandfather was a farmer, all right? And I remember that one tree would give a whole bunch of fruit, all right? You don't need 9 trees, all right? Now, I know you're probably going to be like, but you need an apple tree and a peach tree, and you need look, hey, stop it, all right? You don't need, look, all right? This ain't Wu-Tang ice cream. You don't need all the flavors. All right, get you one flavor and just enjoy that flavor by yourself. All right, you don't need. Stop. Look, have you ever been fishing? Fellas, you've been fishing before, or maybe you even heard about it. You know you can't catch them all. So why even try? Just get what you need to be satisfied. One good fish, all right? One good, satisfying fish. And just have your fish, all right? You don't need to have 9 fishes, all right? Or 9 fish? 9 fishes? You know where I'm going with this, all right? You don't need no more.
Sometimes you want cod, sometimes you want tilapia, sometimes you want a little bit of whiting.
Some salmon or something?
Salmon?
Switch it up. Maybe want some snapper, you know what I'm saying? Lady Lisa, just talk to Victoria for a second before we get...
Oh. Victoria, this is what you signed up for. Go sit down and be quiet.
Okay, so she says, I cheat, meaning Troy. He said she ain't got no proof yet. Then goes on.
He didn't say I didn't. He didn't say I didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The funny thing is, you never hear him go on and say, I didn't cheat. It wasn't me. I'm not that type of guy. He said, she ain't got no proof. That man said, he ain't got no proof. He ain't got no type of proof. I mean, she ain't got no type of proof. So, I ain't even worried. Said, she ain't got no type of proof that I'm cheating. So, I ain't even tripping on that. Notice the difference. Then, okay, she says, he's a radio DJ, maybe. All right, now we're going to get here with our creators, all right? Because then she says she works at a radio station, all right? So she works at WKRP, all right, in Cincinnati, all right? And he says that he's a radio DJ, but she said, now this is her words, not mine. She said he's just a podcaster, all right? Now, I'm going to keep it real, all right? I'm going to keep it real with this one. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful, all right? For her to say, oh, he's just a podcaster. What do you mean just a podcaster? Podcasting is a reputable, market. It's not like he's in a taboo market, like, oh, he sells drugs. You know what I'm saying? He's just a drug dealer. No, it's like this isn't a taboo market. It's not like he's like a human trafficker or something like that. He's a podcaster. What's wrong with podcasting? But she said it like being a radio DJ, like working on the radio is like above podcasting. And maybe there would be an argument to kind of have that sentiment in the early aughts. But in 2020, 2021, or 2020 part 2, I don't think it's fair. I think podcasting and being on the radio could be sort of equated. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're talking about talk radio.
Also, question, was he doing that when they met?
Yeah, I do believe he was doing that when he met.
So, ladies, what you don't get to do, right, is meet a dude, find out everything about him, that he has these 9 baby mamas and 11 children, find out that he is, quote, just a podcaster, and choose to be with him, to be in relationship with him.
Yeah.
Because I believe they had children together.
Yeah.
Have children with them and then turn around and say, well, I don't like that he got 9 baby. Ma'am, he had 9 baby mamas when you met him. Ma'am, he was a podcaster when you met him. You chose to be with him, but now you want to belittle him and say he's just this. Well, you're just the woman who chose to be with him, knowing all of these things. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's not a good look. And also, she doesn't trust him enough to be with him. I mean, to be without him. So when she's not with him, he said that she calls him every 15 minutes to make sure that he ain't doing nothing. All right. And she times him on his trip to the store because, quote, he may be cheating with a girl at the store, and if he's browsing around, quote, what is he browsing for?
Oh my God.
Look, my man, you gotta leave, man. You already got 9 baby mamas. You don't need this extra stress. You already got 9 baby. You got 11 kids, yo. All right, that's a whole bunch of barrettes and socks and drawers to buy. That's a lot. You got a full basketball team. You got starters and the bench. All right, you look, my man. All right, you got
this
too much.
This is just foolishness.
So at the end, she said the reason she does all this is because his podcasting only brings in like a certain amount of money as opposed to her money. And on top, to drive the point home, she references her dog because she breeds a dog she uses her dog as a stud to like breed other dogs. So she said that her dog brings in more money than he does. And I'm of the mind of like, I don't think you should always equate people to the amount of money that they can produce. I think people are more than that. But because she drove that point home like 3 or 4 times during this episode. My thing is, are you gonna be with your dog? Because if you're making it seem like, because it's
almost seem like the dog is better than him.
Yeah, she kept making it seem like the dog is better than him. I'm like, are you gonna have a relationship with your dog? Like, because if you're not, then I don't see why the dog is even in this conversation as like a competition piece, sort of. Now, there's a whole, capitalistic society issue with like equating people to money and stuff like that. And the money
I think it was because he wanted the dog to go.
Yeah.
And she's like,
because the dog was a little extra.
She was like, this dog make money.
She was like, this dog make more money than you. So anyway, look, all I'm saying is, you got 9 baby mamas. There's 9 of them. All right.
And 11 children.
11 kids. How do you even get to 9? Like, okay. Let's say.
I want to know what baby mama number 4 was thinking.
Yeah, because so you have a baby with a woman, and say it doesn't work out. Like you try, but you just start gelling, and you go to counseling or whatever, it just doesn't work, and you can't seem to make it work. So you go your own ways, so you can be healthy relationship for the child, and you meet a new woman. Okay, that's 2 babies. All right, that's 2 baby mamas. All right. That relationship doesn't work. I understand it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. That didn't work. Now you want a 3rd baby mama. Come on, man. Like, yo, maybe the problem is you. Are you going to therapy? What are you doing to these women that's making them leave you? None of them want to stay?
Or is he leaving them? Or is he leaving them? We don't know.
Well, yeah, he might be leaving them too. True that. But
or are they even together to be left? Or is this,
is this something like, y'all had a crazy night after the club and, surprise? Like...
Surprise biology.
Like, you're right. What about woman number 4 and 5? Like, what? Why weren't they like, hey, look, I'm sorry, you cool and everything, but nah, I'm gonna move on. Like,
man, I don't know.
Anyway, they were bound for destruction. So we gonna move on. Next case, Donna Gafford versus Jeffrey Gray. This is season 23, Episode 89. Donna is ready to call off her engagement, all right, to Jeffrey because he'd rather spend time helping his military friends than being with her. Donna says Jeffrey keeps his Marine insignias all over the house and cancels plans to be with his military buddies, all right? And she says, starting off saying, she says she's not the most important person in his life because he will stop whatever he's doing to help someone else. Now, in theory, that sounds like a great idea. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like, oh man, this dude, stop anything to make sure he helps somebody. But she was like, we were on like a date or something. He just left her.
They were supposed to meet for brunch, and this was like a standing thing they had or whatever, and he just didn't show up.
Yeah, he just didn't show up. And when
they had made the reservations, like they made the reservations together, and he did not show up.
And another thing, he don't tell her until like after the fact. So like she's there waiting and everything, and then like hours later, he's like, "Oh, I had to help my friend. I had to help my military homie out." And we'll get to that later, the whole military thing. I'll get to that later. But he does that not only in like brunch stuff, but with many other things. He let a friend borrow a car that almost never came back.
No,
and it wasn't his car. Thank you. Hit it, Lisa.
Her car.
Thank you.
He loaned her car to him. Where your car is, sir?
How you let somebody borrow somebody else's car?
He's so generous. He's loaning out other people's stuff.
Yo, this ain't your car. This ain't your car, man. What are you doing? Lotus Scholar was like, bruh, yo, imagine coming home. You come home.
My friend was in need, and he needed to use your car.
And then you come home, your car banged up because the friend wrecked it or something. Or did the friend scrub it up against something or wreck it?
I don't know what he did.
I don't think the car was totaled, but they had like hit something. So you come home, it's a regular day. You're like, diddly do.
No, but remember, they had to go and find the car.
Oh, snap. Yes. They had to find the car because the friend had left it like ditched somewhere.
He like, hey, I can't drive it no more. Guess I'm gonna leave it right here.
Bruh, just left the car out in the streets. Yo, imagine you come home, you're like, yo, there's usually a vehicle that's right here in the driveway. It's right around this section. It's about yay high. It's brown. I don't know, whatever. It's about yay high. It's
has
an
four
SUV,
wheels.
4 wheels. Looks pretty nice. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where's it at? It's like, oh, I had to let my military brother borrow. You had to? Like, all right, so Hitflix says he's lying. He doesn't tell her until after and is giving her stuff away. Dump him. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue. He let a friend borrow $2,000 out of the shared account. Once again, using your stuff. Now, I ain't gonna front. Shared is both of ours, right? But both of us didn't decide to let this man borrow
Thank
money.
you. And that was money they were saving for, was it the wedding?
Yeah,
honeymoon.
They were saving it for a honeymoon because they weren't married yet, but they were saving it for a honeymoon. This dude is serious. Like when he's talking about, he's like, my military buddies, when you get back, the VA doesn't do anything for you. They just need help and blah, blah, blah. Now, he goes on this whole diatribe about helping his military friends and the government doesn't do anything for his military buddies. And I can get that. Don't get me wrong. I can definitely get that. There's been article upon article upon story, upon video, upon research of the VA completely failing all of these men and women coming home. But, my dude, I think your friends are using you.
Thank you.
And I think you're too blind to realize it.
Yes.
Hitflix says, he's a thief too? Why is she even having a question about this guy? Yo, look.
Because they've been together. I think it was a crazy amount of years. I thought that they had been together. They're an older couple, a much older couple.
Yeah, they're also an older couple.
So
then she says that he hangs up flags about the military on the highways every day and he asked her to come and do it after work. And it's like, bruh, she been working all day. You ain't working. You retired. You can hang up flags on the highway. Now we know who to do that. When you drive under the bridge, you see random flags just floating. Now you know who it is. It's him. He the one doing it. You know what I'm saying?
And every day though. Every day.
Every day, like, man,
Every
look,
day.
you need something. He needs something to do. All right.
He like, I got something to do.
I got something to do. I'm giving away my woman's stuff. So, all right. The last thing that's a trip is that the daughter comes in and says the mom was fine with everything first before now she wants to change up because the marriage or whatever is kind of coming.
Yeah.
And now
So
she's acting different.
Donna's daughter was his witness.
Yeah, Donna's daughter was his witness, which was kind of crazy.
I think that was kind of hurtful.
I think it kind of hurt her because, yo, man, the dude let somebody borrow her car.
Yeah.
Like some other person, man. Like,
yeah.
Yo, look.
I feel like even if the daughter felt that way, she shouldn't have come on national TV and stand on his side. You don't do that. You sit down and have a conversation with her and be like, Mama, I think you wrong. But you don't come on national TV and be like, Mama, you wrong.
You don't tell your mama she wrong on national TV.
You don't do that.
I mean, maybe on Instagram, but you don't tell them. What's that lady? What is it? Stormy?
Oh my
the one
Lord.
The one whose daughter was like, she being mean because she's still friends with... That's a whole nother story.
Anyway.
They're crazy. Anyway, we got one more case for y'all, and then we out. You know what I'm saying? Whew. This is... All right, I'm going to try not to screw up this lady's name. I'm going to put it in the chat so y'all can help me out. This is season 23, episode 90. Sarah Iqbal versus Clay Red Fleming. All right?
Oh, no, I remember this.
Yo, look, first thing, okay, you know what? You gonna
share the video?
I'm going to share the video. I got to get the video first. Hold up.
Oh, my Lord.
Hold on. Because you got to understand that this man is also like a musician. So...
And the question is, what in the boot scoop boogie is going on here?
All right, so just know I'm going to give y'all a link. I'm going to want y'all to check out the link in a little bit, or either check out the link on your own time because this song is just very interesting. All right, so Sarah says, when cultures clash, all right, he says she can't get right in the kitchen. She claims he is entertaining other women at his home studio. All right, this is a home studio. All right, now, all right. So peep this. He says he's a new artist with a song called Chicken Wang. All right, all right. So look, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. All right, I can't play this song. I know I can't play this song because if I do, they're gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We trying to give you a strike. But you know what? Let me see real quick if I could play y'all just a little piece of this Chicken Wang song. All right, just a little.
I'm gonna give you a piece of a chicken wing.
I'm gonna just give y'all the audio. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of audio. Let me hold on. Let me. All right, hold on. Chicken wing. All right. So let me. All right, here we go. Here go the Chicken Wang. All right.
Well, there's a brand new king in town, and he came here to swing.
Yo.
He about to take your body and take you back down memory lane.
No. All right, now. See the video on your own time. I can't play no more because I know how YouTube do. They be about to be like, you stealing people music or some craziness that ain't even true. But look, you heard that piece of Chicken Wang song, all right? Mm-hmm. So I put the link in the chat. Y'all can chicken wing it up at your own leisure. All right, so he's an artist. He has a song called Chicken Wing, all right? She says that he's a big flirt outside of the music and production and clubs that he says that he's only doing there. So he says, hey, I'm a musician. I flirt at the club, but that's because that's my thing. But she's saying he flirting outside of there too. So Clay said he has to be an entertainer on stage and etc. All right. etc. Mm-hmm. You know what that means, right? Oh, he gonna entertain y'all.
This is just such a dusty mess. First of all,
he wasn't dusty. She seemed like a nice
no,
lady.
I said this is a dusty mess.
Oh yeah, he was dusty. Yeah.
Like the whole situation.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know how they met. They seem like the oddest couple.
Yeah.
Like they seem just so completely different. I don't understand how this ever happened. I mean, look.
Yeah. And she seems to be of Indian descent. And she says that like she cooks her, Indian meals and he ain't feeling it. He want collard greens and grits and stuff like that. And she says she tries to make those things, but you know what I'm saying?
She can't make them like
she can't make them like mama make them. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean.
And my thing is this. Look. If your woman is like, she grew up in the Indian culture and she can only make Indian meals and she ain't good at like, Southern meals, then just go get some chicken wings, like your song say, or some Southern meals from somewhere else. Like, okay, if you're so in love with this person, you can let the cornbread slide a little bit. I mean, she just won't make no cornbread, and you can get cornbread from a cornbread provider. You know what I'm saying? Or unless that's what he's trying to do.
Cornbread provider. The problem is he want to get something along with that cornbread.
Yeah, he trying to get that. You ain't never lied on that.
He's trying to get the ham hocks.
Netflix said he's trying to get someone to rub his chicken wings. What's the problem? All right, so he also has a cleaning lady. All right, hold on. He says this woman that has a cleaning business. She comes around him, but she can't be seen by his girlfriend. And his girlfriend says she done found hair in the bed and all kinds of stuff. He's like, well, oh yeah, she cleans up the bed and she cleans up, she does my clothes and stuff. And that's cool, but why you can't see her? Now he said that she's a private woman, right? That he says she's a private woman. But how private can you be when you have a business?
Thank you.
You have a whole business around cleaning. So if you're so private, what about the people that you meeting to do your cleaning business?
Yeah, just let it go.
He lying.
He lying. Just give it and ladies, when you find yourself turning into Inspector Gadget, you finding hairs and all these clues, it's over. Yeah. It's over and done. Like, for real. Because then you're going to start driving yourself crazy, because what happens is you go and find these clues, right? You present them to him and he backpedals and tells you all of these lies. Then you second guess yourself about whether am I making a big deal of this? Is this really a big deal? Use your common sense. Use your spidey senses from the very beginning and just be like, look, I found hair in the bed. You told me, she don't want to be seen by me. I don't believe any of it. I'm out. And
then Clay said that Sarah showed him signs that she wouldn't approve of his cleaning lady. So he said that she didn't need to meet her anyway.
Yes.
So she can't meet her because she won't approve.
And when they start throwing the blame on you, when it's clearly their fault, that's another sign it's time for you to leave.
So he also borrowed some money. All right, now that money was supposed to be for this amazing investment. All right, he was supposed to have an investment. I can't remember what the investment was for. It was like, I don't know, cookies or something. I don't know, whatever he was investing in. It was something in the stock market. It was supposed to go boom.
It was chicken wings, wasn't it?
Was it chicken wings?
Yeah, I think it was chicken wing stock. That's where the song came from, remember?
Oh, yeah. It was some kind of chicken wing stock, all right, that he was putting his money in.
Chickens or something.
Like chickens, like the chicken stock was going up. But instead, he took this money to produce the video I put in the chat, which is the chicken wing song, which I'll put in the chat once again so you can see. Let me see if I can get y'all to the chorus, though. The chorus is... Oh boy, if I could get y'all to the chorus real quick, cause y'all don't understand this chicken wing mess. Hit.
Oh girl, put your left hand and your right hand on your
Nah, they ain't. Hit.
Gon' flap away.
Flap away.
He done tired a lot of days, crew.
Chicken.
some, man. This is some country ghetto mess. All right, look. All right, I'm not out here. There's nothing. Oh, okay, there is something wrong with being country ghetto. All right, so but still, if you country ghetto, just be country ghetto. But just when you see the video, unless you've already seen the video, it's just a mess. So, needless to say, at the end of this, Judge Faith is like, yo, y'all need to split up, right? So at the end of this, old girl is still trying to take him back. And the trip is, she looks like a solid, like level-headed person.
Looks like.
And this dude is
out there.
He looks like he's a charlatan, all right? Like,
yeah. Yeah. I just didn't see the appeal though.
I don't get it.
Sometimes when a dude is real slick and you can tell he's running game, it's like you look at him and it's like, I understand how this happened.
Get it.
It's like, I understand how this happened. I look at him, I'm like, I don't understand how this happened.
Yo, this dude doing the chicken wing dance.
I really don't understand
I don't
how the world this happened.
I can't call it. I really can't. I don't get it. But guys, that is our show. That's it. That's your gift from me to you. Happy New Year. Chicken wing dance. All right. That's you. You go to play the music and listen to the dance and get your little crew and do your chicken wing dance. All right. I mean, it ain't got nothing on the Cupid shuffle, but I mean, hey.
Not at all.
I mean, he just looking country ghetto in it. All right, now hold up. I'll explain country ghetto in a second. Shout out to Hitflix says, I'm about to cancel the steak tonight and get me some chicken wings. Tonight's show got me cracking up. Yo, look. All right, let me break down country ghetto because I know people be like, country ghetto. Look, all right. Most of y'all already know, but country ghetto is like when, like, it's hood behavior, but they also out in the sticks. And like, that's what he doing. He doing mad hood type of behavior, but he out there in the sticks. You see the video? Then he got line dancers involved in this. He really tried to make this a thing. I don't even know how many views is on this video. How many views we got?
Well, 5 of them has got to be ours.
Yeah, for actually showing the thing. Look, man, I don't know how many. Look, he just don't trust a man who say
he got over 100,000 views.
Oh, over 100,000.
Yes.
Hey, look. So somebody out there with
almost 114,000 views, 11,000 likes.
Oh, okay.
And
okay, with your chicken wing.
And no dislikes.
Oh, no dislike. Oh, well, no. Remember, they don't count the dislikes no more. So they hide them.
Well, then they need to take it off because it looks like he has none.
Yeah, because it does make it look like everybody love the song so much that they ain't going to tell you about the chicken wings no more. Look, hey, guys, just, I don't know, just protect yourself and just protect your heart and
protect your money.
If things are weird, just leave and have a prosperous life with somebody. I love all y'all. Peace. Lisa, tell them peace.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Anyway, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. Hit that thumbs up. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs down. If you don't, of course, we got podcasts, music, all that jazz, a whole bunch of dope stuff. You want to be part of the email list, all that, just holler at me. Patreons, much love to y'all. Y'all got y'all gifts on the way. What else? We got, of course, Cobra Kai next at 7 p.m. PST. Also, if a man has 9 baby mamas, don't date him. If a man has a song called Chicken Wing, don't date him. If a woman doesn't want to be polyamorous, don't just let her be by herself. Look, there's lessons you can learn. All right. So from us to you, thank you for watching. Shouts to AI Matrix. Shouts to Hitflix. Shouts to Lotus Scholar. From us to you. Can I help you?
Can I help you?
No, can I help you?
Can I help you?
No, can I help you? Say peace.
Peace.
We love all y'all. We out.
We out.
This baby, y'all. This baby.
I'm the man, yes sir, that killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I would label the drink. I care what a broke nigga think. Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dollars rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding cause we all came from Hunger Pains.